I'm Steve.
And I'm Les.
And this is Tabletop Tastings. Welcome to another episode. Les, what are we doing today?
Today, I'm going to reveal a game to you that you've never seen before. I'm going to teach you how to play it. You've brought a whiskey to pair with our playthrough experience, so we'll learn about that and enjoy some of that. We'll then do a full playthrough and we'll reflect back on the pairing of the whiskey with the board game.
I am looking forward to this. Les, what are we playing today?
Today, we are playing a game that's been designed by Paolo Mori. Now, what's kind of exciting about Paolo is he also designed the first game that we played on Tabletop Tastings, which was Archaea Society. Nice. He's also worked on Ethnos, Libertalia, and a bunch of others. And he describes himself as a creator bubbling with ideas who loves sharing his concepts with co-designers and family alike. There's a co-designer to this game as well, Alessandro Zucchini? I think it's
Zucchini. It can't be Zucchini, but let's roll with it.
They've worked on a handful of games as well.
Nice.
And then the artist to this game is Paul Maffeon.
I love it.
Yeah, which is great.
Name.
And Paul worked on King of Tokyo and Bunny Quest. Nice. Paul's work is expressive, it's colorful, and he says that his goal is to evoke emotion. And what he seeks above all else is to avoid having a signature style. So he tries to change up his artwork with every game that he does.
I like that.
The game we are playing is published by Repos Production, who tout themselves as a publisher of board games for the whole family with the goal of creating unforgettable moments with family and friends. And Steve, I think today we're going to have some unforgettable family. We're going to have some unforgettable moments as we play here.
Yeah, nice. I'm looking forward to this.
Steve. Do you like toys?
Oh, I love toys.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Love toys? Yeah.
And when we were kids and you had toys, what did we often do with our toys?
We blew them up. We played with them. We did absolutely everything. Buried them in the sand. We threw them around. Like, we did everything with them.
Yeah, we battled with them. With a 7.6 rating on BGG, today we're bringing back that feeling of battling with our childhood toys as we try to capture our opponent's HQ or collect the most medals. To do so, we'll need to position our toys just right to claim victory in the two-player MOBA-esque area control game, Toy Battle.
Ooh, this sounds exciting.
Let's take a look here.
This looks exciting.
Okay,
wow.
So
okay.
Toy Battle. So,
cool.
I mentioned it's kind of MOBA-esque in the sense that if you've played a MOBA like League of Legends, there are lanes that we're kind of progressing down to advance or get to our opponent's HQ. So do a quick overview of the game. We've got a box here with a bunch of different pieces or toys in it, and we can go ahead and just empty all those toys out. Our little battle crate, if you will. Excellent. And we have the identical toys in our crate right now. And the toys themselves start off from kind of level 0, which is the rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky. Nice.
Excellent. And the rubber ducky, so maybe I'll go back a little bit here. But essentially, we have to start out from our bases here. And we do so by playing our toys on any of the empty spaces along the path to our opponent's base. However, we always have to be connected back to our base from where we're starting off from. So, we're essentially creating a path on the way to our opponent's base. But that path can be interrupted or broken by the other player. When we play a piece, you put down a number. He's a level 4, which is my monkey, my parachute monkey. You can put a number on top of him, but the number has to be higher than the number that's displayed there. So a higher number can always go on top of a lower number. And you can even cover over your own existing numbers that are on the board as well. So we'll run through them kind of in order. So we've got the rubber ducky. Maybe if you just want to...
found one yet. I gotta find a rubber ducky. Oh, there we are.
So notice he doesn't have a number on him if you want to hold him up to the camera there.
Yeah.
So there's no number on him.
Ducky.
So the rubber ducky is kind of a wild card. So he can cover over any number. But likewise, any number can cover over rubber ducky. Okay? And then we've got our number 1, which is our skellies. So the skeleton has number 1 on it, so a pretty low level, but he's got a little symbol in the bottom right corner. And that little symbol has a picture that represents 2 of these tiles and the little line underneath. And the line underneath represents our board here, or our tray. So whenever you play Skelly, he's low value, but he allows you to draw 2 more toys and put them in your tray in order to use for your turn. Okay, we'll go to number 2, which number 2 is kind of those, green
Little army men.
little army men or army woman in this case here.
Ooh, yes.
So number 2, and this one's
people.
army people. This one here, she's got the little symbol in the corner that's refresh, and what that is whenever you play a army person, you can immediately play a second tile. So you take it from your board and you can advance. So she really allows you to push. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Number 3, which is the toy knight, has a symbol of a red X. So that symbol with the red X, when you play it down, you can remove a player's piece that is adjacent to the one that you've just put down.
Okay.
Okay, let's find number 4. Number 4 is...
Ooh, a pirate monkey for me.
Oh, the parachute monkey.
Ah.
So the pirate monkey is unique in that he can drop anywhere onto the board. So he doesn't have to follow that adjacent rule. He can, or that connected back to your base rule. He can really drop anywhere. The only exception is if you're going to take over your opponent's base, you still need to have a line all the way to it before you can do that.
Okay.
Number 5, this is the toy robot. The toy robot has that X symbol again, but this time the line underneath, which means that the opponent, you grab one of your opponent's pieces randomly and remove it off the board then that way.
That's cool.
Number 6 is the unicorn. And the unicorn is powerful because it's a 6, and it allows you to draw one extra tile and put it up on your player board.
Nice.
And then we've got number 7, which is the highest number, and that's the T-Rex. The fire-spitting T-Rex.
Nice.
But Rexy has no special ability. They're just a 7 because they're so strong. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take...
So in theory, you can't put anything over top of the 7 then?
A rubber ducky, because a rubber ducky will cover everything.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn them all upside down.
Yep. So I'm like the octopus men, and you are?
Kind of like a cacti type. Yeah, it looks like it's a cactus grown in a plant. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 of them randomly and put them back in our box. And the 4 that go in the box just aren't going to be used this game.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
I think he fell out. Let me just double check. Yes, he did.
Okay.
3, 4. Okay.
So you got 4 in there? Okay, excellent. And then the rest of them, we can just kind of create like a draw pile over here. You can do them as stacks or just keep them loose. It doesn't really matter.
I kind of like the haphazard look to it.
Okay, and then we need to determine a random method for someone to go first.
Okay.
So in this case, I'm just going to ask you, Steve, do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
Well, you know what? Go first.
Okay, so
I'm
go
a
first.
nice guy.
So I get to draw 3 and put them in my tray up here.
Okay.
And then because you're going second, you get to draw 4.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll take that one since it came up.
Okay. So when it's our turn, we've got 2 actions.
Okay.
So we can do one of the 2 actions. Action number 1 is we can just straight up draw 2 tiles and add them to our board here.
Okay.
We can only play things that are from our board onto the table here. Action number 2 is place a tile onto the board.
Okay.
And again, for placement, we have to follow the rule of whatever you're placing has to be connected through a path back to your home base. There are special spots on the board here as well that do one other extra bonus ability. And that ability is you get to return any face-up tile that you have on the board back to your tray. And that's useful if maybe you've run out of rubber duckies or you've run out of dinosaurs. You can pull one back in order to play it again to use the ability that's on the card. And to win the game, you either place a tile on your opponent's HQ or there's all these little stars placed around the board. And then there's a little number here that says 7. If you collect 7 of those stars, that's an alternate way to win the game. And how you collect those stars is control every single square that surrounds one group. So in the center one here where there's 3 stars, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have to control all 5 of those.
Okay.
When you control them, you collect them. Over here, you only need to control 3 and you can collect 1. So it's either the first person to collect 7 stars or the first person to take over the opponent's HQ wins the game.
Nice.
In the event of a situation where somebody can't play anymore or you can't draw any more tiles because there aren't any, the game immediately ends and then it's just the person who's got the most stars left over that wins the game that way. Okay, so we're ready to actually play here, but before we get started, I feel like there's something missing.
I think there is, and that's because our glasses are empty.
They are
How are we going
indeed.
to play an awesome toy game without having something to have along with it?
Well, we're not. What did you bring for us today?
All right, so you gave me a theme, and I'm really excited about this
that's
theme.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, so be the first.
Be the
And
first.
when I think of firsts, like, it really conjures up in me some really amazing memories and thoughts,
Ooh.
right? So when you think of being the first, so, you know, the list of firsts in life can be really amazing, right? So you think about the first time you did something, or it can also be a little bit scary too, right?
It sure can.
Because the first time you do something can be very daunting. So scary, exciting. You know, I'm thinking of the first day of school, right? How scared were we? Maybe you were the kid that was screaming all the way up and the parent had to like run away. You know, there's also your first job,
Yep.
right? There's your first crush.
First day of any job is actually,
Yes.
quite intimidating.
Yeah, every time you start a new job, it's always intimidating. It's scary but exciting.
It is,
at the same time, right? So your first crush, your first love, your first pet, your first toy, right? So
Yeah.
you think of cracking it open, and I almost in my head you can feel and smell the smell of that new toy, right? The first time you saw your first dream car.
Ooh,
Right?
Okay.
Then there is your first board game,
Yeah.
right? Or your first whiskey. And even just talking about it, it brings back memories, right?
Okay.
You like think about it. You're like, okay, yeah, I remember my first job. I remember my first crush. I remember my first whiskey, my first game that really kind of jolted
I'm
me
excited
into
to see
board
where
games,
you're going here.
right?
With this.
So
I can't wait.
just saying it is so amazing, but going out and actually doing it is even better, right? And so the bottle I've selected is really going to go well with this. So let's do the reveal and then we'll chat about it.
I love it. I love it.
So we have our amazing reveal box, and this really is a first for us. And it's a first really for something coming out of that country in my mind, okay? So let's reveal all the way from New Zealand.
Ooh.
We have
Ooh.
Pokeno whiskey. And this isn't just Pokeno whiskey, it is their Totara cask. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But let's look at
going on
that
here?
bottle or that packaging. Isn't that amazing, that box?
That's incredible.
So truly a first, especially for me, because I can't think of another whiskey from New Zealand. However,
I didn't know New Zealand made whiskey.
exactly, right? So this is gonna be really, really cool. So this is the Pokeno Exploration Series Totara. And so their Exploration Series is really showcasing really unique single malts in innovation, creativity, culture, and environment from Aotearoa.
Yeah, say that 10 times fast.
Aotearoa. And I was really trying to practice that because that's the indigenous name of New Zealand, which is really kind of cool. And so this is their Totara exploration series, and it has to do with the wood that they used for the casks. So Totara is the indigenous tree, and it's actually quite really nicely illustrated on the box as you look at it. And so the timber from that tree has been used to build basically everything that they use. So the waka, which is a boat or like a canoe that we would look at, they use it to build homes, carvings, weapons, and even containers to store food. And so the wood is really hard. It's very straight grained, and when you put a little char to it, it's supposed to give a nice sweet and creamy notes with it, which is really, really cool. And so in New Zealand, the only working cooperage is actually from these guys, Pokeno. And so their guy, Mike, who's their cooper, he handcrafted what is the world's first ever 200-liter Totara barrels for maturing their whiskey.
Wow.
And so that's what we're going to have a little bit of a taste from. They did a little bit of a light toast to it and a light char to just kind of bring out the notes from that wood. Yeah, go and start opening up. So after a full maturation in first fill casks, they transferred the whiskey to these handmade Totara barrels for a second maturation period. I don't know how long that is, but long enough. Oh, nice. I love it. So shipping peanuts. Beautiful. So for me, it's truly a first. I have not had any of the Pokeno whiskey company, and it's a first for them because if you look at the box, it says that this is the Exploration Series number 1. So they're up to actually 3 now, which is pretty stinking cool. I love the box.
Awesome bottle,
The bottle is amazing. Let's get into it because I really think that this is going to go well with a first.
Their presentation is through the roof.
It really
on this
is.
thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. All right, let's open her up and get some in her glass. Beautiful. Like, actually, you know what's funny? Like, everything about it. Look at the top of the bottle. Like, there's presentation absolutely everywhere. So nice. Okay, so all the way, did you see it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's beautiful. Like, that's amazing. Okay, all the way from New Zealand.
Wow.
Let's crack it.
Ooh. That was pretty good.
Actually, that smells pretty
I
good
like
too.
that. Nice looking cork. The Pokeno Whiskey Co.
Yeah. Totara Cask, Exploration Series number 1. Man, the presentation is good on this. If it's half as good as their presentation, we're going to be in for a treat.
Yep. Pretty light in color.
It is, yeah. So I do think that it's kind of, it is kind of light as in, like, it's pretty young stuff still.
It smells good.
Does it? All right, let's go. I can't wait.
Ooh. It's almost a
So
little...
single malt whiskey, right?
And it's a little smoky, a little peaty.
But I'm really looking forward to getting that, what they call that creamy from that Totara casks.
Creamy
Anytime you add something a little bit unique is going to be pretty cool. So that does really smell nice.
It smells very nice.
So I'm getting, right away, it's like, it is that single malt. So there's no getting around it. You can smell that barley. It's quite typical for that. But I do get like a creaminess to it. I'm getting the caramels, some of that to it as well.
Me, it's more about the toasted kind of flavors going on there.
Yeah.
I can almost get a little bit of coconut.
Yeah. Little toasted coconut. But there's almost like a berry to it as well, somewhere in there. Yeah.
I think we need to go.
I think we do. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. Let's go.
That's really nice.
That is very nice. It's light, which can be nice as well.
The mouthfeel to it, though, is incredible. Like
It lasts forever. I'm almost chewing it. Yeah. But I get, like, I'm now, like, in the taste, I'm getting a little bit of strawberry, like some field berries from it as well, and butter. Like, loads of butter. So a lot of times with like a single malt, you get that butter, but you get a lot of like flour to it, like something that's been baked. I don't get that. I'm getting a lot of butter, but with like strawberries and like field berries, that kind of thing. That is really unique.
Now, I've got a little bit of a cold, so I'm struggling to isolate different smells on it. But the one thing I do really enjoy is the taste of this. And again, it goes back to the mouthfeel. It is a very enjoyable whiskey to drink.
Yeah,
and I
very
can't
nice.
quite picture it. Like, is there anything you can compare this to? Or it seems to kind of stand very uniquely on its
It's
own.
very unique, and I'm sure that is from the Totara cask because there's nothing like it, right? So there is a few notes that are similar to other, like a Scotch, other single malts like that, so that barley, but I've never had a single malt and then thought of like strawberries and cream type of thing, because that's really what I get from that.
Man, that's quite nice.
That's tasty. Very, very tasty. So I had heard some mixed reviews on Pokeno.
Well,
but
I think it's a little bit kind of like Amberana. The first
Sure.
time you try that, it can be quite polarizing for some people. And I think the same thing with whatever wood is used for this. There is that kind of unique flavor to it, but I really quite enjoy it.
But I think with like something like Amberana or even like Mizunara, so there's different types of woods from around the world, a lot of times all you're getting is like a wood flavor or texture to it. From this, I'm not getting that. There's a bit of that, so a little bit of oakiness to it, but I'm not getting that much of that. I'm getting more of the flavors that have been pulled out of it, which is really, really cool. I'm almost thinking of like, you know, a New Zealander and they've fallen down and they've licked their boat. And that's what they're getting from it, because that would be amazing.
If you're a New Zealander and you've ever fallen down and licked the boat as a result of that action, please let us know in the comments.
Oh, there's gotta be. There has to be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Steve, what a great bottle, though.
Really tasty. I'm super, super happy with that. That is so cool. And their presentation is next
I'll take the
level.
box up here.
Yeah.
Put it up top. I like the...
That is really, really cool. Man, that's tasty.
Awesome. Okay, Steve.
Okay.
So, I'm up first.
Yep, go first.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 tiles and put them up. I should note, with our tiles, you can never have more than 8 tiles up here. So if you're ever in a situation where you've got 7 tiles and you're going to draw 2, you just draw 1 instead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's my turn, and you are up.
You know what? Funny enough, I was going to do the same thing.
Excellent.
Good.
Okay, and I'm going to throw one of my little monkey parachuters in, and we're going to just drop him there. So that's my go.
That's a good idea. All right, so I see that there are 2 connecting spots coming at my base.
There are.
And so I've got a pretty high number, so I think I'm going to put...
Now, you can only play from your base itself. So you have to start the track out. The only reason I could do that is I had the monkey.
Well, you know what? That still works. I think I'm still going to do that.
Good.
So I got my 6 out, which means I get to do 1 more. I add 1.
You get to draw 1 and put it on your board. Yeah.
Oh, on the board. So
not on the board, but on your tray.
Okay.
Yes.
On those trays.
Excellent. I'm going to drop in with another monkey.
Nice.
And I think we're gonna jump in over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I am going to...
My parachute monkey.
Yeah. I'm going to parachute myself in as well. And I think I'm going to take this spot.
Nice. Now, if you want, because you took a building action, you can take one of your tokens back. So if you wanted to put him back in your hand, you can. If you don't want to, then you can just leave him right there.
Oh, I should probably leave that.
Okay.
I forgot kind of what that was. So I think I'm going to actually go and I'm going to do this guy here.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw down a unicorn, and he allows me to draw 1. So I'll do that.
Nice. Okay. And then I am going to, let's do this. I'm going to put this guy right here, which allows me to draw 2 more.
Yep.
1, 2.
A little skelly down.
Yep. Oops. Cool.
Excellent. I am going to parachute in. Actually, I'm not going to parachute in. I'm going to draw 2 tiles. And you're up.
Okay. So what I think I am going to do is I want to take a bit of a defensive action, and I'm going to put my T-Rex here.
Nice. You're holding the lines strongly. Okay, I'm going to come in and put my robot here. And my robot allows me to randomly just destroy one from here. So I'll take one, and it goes face up into our discard pile.
Oh, and I don't get to use him again?
You don't get to use him. He's gone.
Okay, cool. And so, okay, I'm going to take this guy. Oh, I don't want to do that. Or do I? I don't have to.
Although I will just call it, if you take that spot, you do get to collect that.
I know, and that's what my thought process was for that spot. However, actually, you know what I'm going to do is, again, a defensive action. I'm going to go here.
Nice. Okay. I am going to throw out a quack there.
Okay.
And I now control the surrounding ones here, so I get to collect those.
I get both of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, cool, cool.
And as a reminder, you can put any number on quack, but you got to get the quack to put stuff on them.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that guy there.
Okay.
Which gives me this.
Right, and
then this is...
Captain gets the call and reinforcement, so you can just immediately play another tile.
Okay. Which I am going to play... this one.
Excellent. So you get to destroy one of mine off my tray.
Beautiful. Let's do that one.
That hurts. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. You know what? I have a straight line in here. I might as well keep the pressure up. So we'll take that over. So if you don't break my chain, I will be able to capture your HQ next turn.
Okay. Right. Well, why don't we just... I'm going to use my last guy just to break you up, and I'll put him there.
Yep, that's good. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 guys.
And I am going to do the same.
Though I do like the 2 I drew. So I'm really restricted now just to kind of here and here. You got a fairly fortified line in the middle of the board there. But I think I can fix that pretty easily. So I'm going to put this guy here.
Okay.
I'm going to use his ability to discard your monkey, because he's adjacent to the knight that's been played.
Okay.
And then I get to take one of my guys back as well if I wish. And I think I'm going to collect this guy back.
Okay.
Okay. So I now have a straight run. Oh, I don't have a straight run. Because I just took the guy back.
You did.
That's super dumb. Okay, anyway, you're up.
I like it because it does help me. And I'm actually going to... Oh, do I do that? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to play this guy here.
Okay.
Which gives me this here. And it allows me to remove...
Destroy one
of those.
My bar, yeah.
I will take this guy. Oh, that's a good one. Nice. I like that one. Thank you.
We're going to... I think... Yeah, we're going to get a little more defensive. We're going to come here. Actually, we'll come here with the knight. No, I think I'm going to come here with the knight, and I'm going to get rid of this guy.
Okay. All right. I like this. This is a good game.
It's really interesting.
This is pretty
I find
fun.
it surprisingly strategic, too.
I am going to do... I'm going to take 2 more.
Okay, I'm going to draw 2 as well. Okay, back to you.
Okay. So I'm going to use a 3 on this guy. And that allows me to destroy one of what?
Adjacent. So you can destroy an adjacent tile of mine. Okay.
Okay.
Cool, cool. I'm going to draw 2 more as well. Sweet.
Okay. And I'm going to place him here, which gives me these 3. Plus, I get to destroy that one.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do this. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to play here, and I'm going to discard that.
Well, I guess I'm taking 2.
Yep. Okay, excellent. I'm going to keep that trend going, and I'm going to come here.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard one as well.
Sure.
And then I get to collect this, because that's surrounded.
Okay. Do I play one?
I know, eh?
It's
It's so
hard.
tough, yeah.
It is tough, yeah. Do I play one or do I... So that allows me to remove... Okay, so I am going to play one. So I'm going to play here, and I'm going to remove this guy.
Okay. So, you got no guys, which is cool.
It's true.
But I do need to address that. It's so tough. Okay, so I'm going to come here,
Okay.
which allows me to draw 2.
Nice. All right, I am drawing 2. Okay.
And then I'm going to come here, and boom. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. Still you. Go.
Yep. So, I think what I'm going to do, as I'm going to go here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. You got one dude. Well, I have to do this because I got to keep you honest. So I'm going to cover this with a ducky.
You stinker. Well, I think I'm still going to go here.
You get to draw
'Cause that
2.
allows me to draw 2 more.
Excellent. And I'm going to go here. And I get to draw my 2 guys.
Nice.
And then, do I want to pull a guy up?
What?
I don't. Well, because I land.
Oh,
the
yes.
building action. And
I can give you a hint as to when you should take it.
yeah.
That'd be
Actually,
helpful, yeah. So if you pull it up, does it go back on your board?
yeah, it does.
Oh, nice.
I think I've just lost though. Okay, so you're up, Steve. I'm not gonna pull anyone back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Yup, I just. Yeah,
Which gives me this one.
that's
That's
right.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
7. So you've won the game.
Yeah.
So Steve, that is Toy Battles. I've played this a few times, and every time I play it, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
What did you think of the experience?
I like it. It's really good. It's super duper fun. It reminds me of kind of Toy Story type of thing, and it's really, really fun. But there is a ton of strategy to it.
There is.
And I'm thinking that you're cold. Kind of gave me a foggy because there was twice, maybe even 3 times, and I'm like, did he really just go there? Which is awesome. Anyways, what a fun game. It's really fun.
It's neat. And I do like those 2 different ways to win, where if you get a guy out on the opponent's HQ, you win. But collecting those can sneak up on you as well. And if you can get that big central area and collect those 3, it's not that big of a stretch to go and capture the others. So what a fun, quick little duel kind of game. It does actually come with 8 different maps.
Oh, that's
cool. And each map has different buildings on it, and those buildings have different abilities on them. So that changes things up quite a bit as well. Nice. One of them is asymmetrical as well, where one person's got 1 big base and the other person's got 2 smaller bases.
I love that big base.
Yeah, and each one changes it up quite a bit. Nice. So that is Toy Battles.
Yeah.
The Pokeno that you brought, though, Steve. What do you think? What have you been thinking of that as we've been playing the game?
So fresh bottle crack, and it tastes this good. I'm really quite impressed with it, actually, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. So they're a pretty new company, new in the fact that I don't think they've been distilling for a very long time, but the flavor from that is really nice. I love it, and it almost has continued to change, but it just sticks in your mouth. The mouthfeel on this is really, really nice. And it's unique. It's such a different type of whiskey. It's so nice.
Yeah, it says 46% as well, so it's a bit stronger, which we like. It's not quite, cask strength strong,
No. Yeah.
but it's still a nice ABV on it.
Yeah, like 92 proof.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it as we've gone through and played our game here.
So it's a bit light, and this is a light game, but it's deceiving because it really isn't a light game, right? Because there's a ton of strategy, and it's really not that light of a whiskey either. Like, I really think this pairing has gone well together because there's a lot of little bits of flavor that you get from it, and even from the nose. Like, every time I go back, I'm getting just a little bit something different out of it. Like, last time I had a sniff, I'm like, it's almost like a little bit of straw, like a country feel to it. But then, like, you still get those caramels and that buttery flavor, and even the nose is a bit buttery. Really, really enjoying that.
So out of the two then, the toy battle or the Pokeno, which would you say is better? Is the board game better or is the whiskey better?
So I think the word better always kind of trips me up a little bit.
This is why we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to make it too easy. Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, so the game is really fun. I've only played it literally once.
Yeah.
I beat you, which is fun. Which is always fun. Yeah.
I do like that you gave me a way out, though. Not feeling well.
I did give him a bit of a way out, yeah.
I'll take it.
But I love the amount of strategy that's involved because it looks like a simple game. You're like, oh, we're just playing some toys,
It is
right?
very cutesy. It's
It
a cutesy
is,
game.
right? But there's a ton of strategy to it. So it's really, really cool. And I love how every time you draw a couple of the cards up, you get to try something a little different. And so every time you play, it's going to be that little bit different.
Yeah,
so
and
I really like that.
I do like the Repos. Their whole idea is they're making family-friendly games, right? And this is a game I think you could play with an 8, 9, 10, 12-year-old, and they would pick it up pretty quick. But you can also play it with some 45-year-old men.
Exactly.
And they enjoy it as well because it's got enough strategy to it. And there were times I played it before where it's like, okay, I played Skelly, I got some extra cards, and then I played the captain, and that extra push with that ability turned the tables really, really quickly on different games. So it's a cutesy game, it's simple, but I really like what they're doing. So if you had to choose just one...
Okay, so which one is better? So I haven't answered that yet. Okay, so let's talk about the whiskey for a minute. So single malt, which is really nice, and then they've switched it up because they've got something really unique going on with those Totara casks. So I've never had anything like it. It's very different. The presentation on this bottle is next level. The art on this is really, really good, but it is a little bit cutesy, right?
Sure.
Whereas this is more of... It's more our age appropriate, right? So I really think that at the end of the day, having just fresh cracked this, and usually when you get like that neck pour, the first couple of drinks out of it, if it's really good and you're like loving it, it's gonna get better, generally speaking. And so I really think that this is going to get better. So at the end of the day, great game, really nice bottle of whiskey. I am going to take the Pokeno.
Now, for me to weigh in, how much is this bottle?
So they're about $100 Canadian, right? Which is really not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No.
I really do enjoy Toy Battle. I'm actually looking forward to playing it again and again. And it is one of those games that, if you invite a few people over for a game night and somebody shows up first, have a couple rounds of this with them before you start your big main game. I think I would never want to do a game night just based on Toy Battle alone.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I have to go with the Pokeno as well. The Pokeno is delicious. However, the Toy Battle on its own, I think, is a fantastic two-player game, and again, a great kind of filler game.
Yeah, and that's always something nice to have, just that two-player game. It's strictly for two players, so it's not like a 4-6-player game that you've scaled down to play it as two-player. I like these when it's just based on or built for two people.
Yeah, you're gonna get a better experience that way. And this is something that to teach somebody to play 5 minutes and you've got them up and running with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Steve,
Les,
I think we've learned a very valuable lesson today.
I think we have.
And that is, if you're gonna play the two-player dual game Toy Battle, you want to pair it with.
Ooh, do you ever want to pair it with some Pokeno whiskey from Totara casks in New Zealand or from New Zealand? This is really good. This is really good. We've learned an awesome lesson today, class.
We sure have. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It means the absolute world to us.
It does. It does. And, you know, send it off to your friends. Send it to everybody. It does help us. Comment. Let us know what you think, and we will respond.
My name is Les.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Tabletop Tastings.
That it is.
Have a great day.
Yeah. All that noise aside.
Is it just the age? Like, is this 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? How old is it?
We don't know, and it doesn't say. Is it a week? Is it 2 months? Is it like however long? We don't know. They don't say.
I am looking
happy
forward
with that.
to 2 or 3 months from now coming back and trying this again.
Yeah, I agree.